Hi Virgo, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to this reading. This is going to be a spread for relationships. Doesn't necessarily have to be about love or romance, but it can be any connection that you are dealing with right now that you might need a little bit more insight and clarity about. Could be a friend or a family member, a co-worker, or a business partner. If any of the messages that come through this reading don't really relate to anything that you're going through, it could be that the person being discussed in the reading is someone that you haven't met yet and that could be coming in soon. So I'm using the Voyager deck today. This is a general reading, keep that in mind. The roles can sometimes be reversed. Be honest about your placement in the reading and in the energy, and work as best as you can to own and take responsibility for everything that's yours in life, always. Give it one more shuffle and we'll get started. Okay, so this first card here is how you see yourself. This is how you see them. How they see themselves, how they see you. This is the energy between you that's supporting. This is the energy that's challenging. Okay. This is the overall energy. This is the potential outcome. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is very, very nice reading actually. There's a very harmonious feeling in this spread actually. And you have, interestingly here, you have the Man of Wands in reverse and the Woman of Worlds in the reverse. So there's kind of like a couple energy here. And then there's also, you have 4 major arcana cards in the reading. Chariot, Sun, Moon, and Death reversed. So there's something very major about this connection. There's something very transformative and very major about it. What I'm picking up on, first of all, is that you actually might be a little sad, Virgo. Because in the position how you see yourself, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the Nine of Cups is about fulfillment, satisfaction, happiness, joy. And it's in reverse here. And then and this card in this position is how the person sees you, and you've got the Moon. So there's something a little bit sad in this energy, I feel. Something a little bit sad here, or something like there's some things coming up that are forcing you to look at maybe your shadow side. Now, okay, so Nine of Cups reverse. You may be going through a dark night of the soul for some people. There could be some emotional disturbance or distress that you're dealing with. You could be questioning what actually is satisfying you. You might be asking some really deep and profound questions like now about your fundamental happiness and where you're going in your life and how you want to move forward from here, right? Like what are your goals and aspirations? What do you want to work towards? Okay? Now how the other person is seeing you, how you're seeing the other person. So this is how you see yourself, this is how you see them. You have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So, and in this deck it's called Breakthrough. In other decks, the Seven of Pentacles, it depicts a man who's gardening and he's tending to a tree and there's fruit on the tree. But the message of the card of the Seven of Pentacles is about patience, it's about evaluation, it's about assessing, it's about looking at investments. It's about understanding that things take time, to get from a seed to a fruit takes time. So seeing this in your reading in this position, it says to me that you might be reassessing, like you might be looking at a new direction entirely. And having the Death card come in the outcome here position might actually be an affirmation of that. Like there's this feeling here of you reassessing your goals, reassessing your investments. And investments can mean not just financial things, but also people, like what you've invested time into could be people. What you've invested energy and love into could be a person. It could be this person, right? It could be projects, right? But in overall, like this person is seeing you as being in a state here of reassessing things, maybe changing direction and evaluating the things that you want. And how you can achieve greater happiness and fulfillment in your life. Now in the central, or let's go here actually. This is the card of this person and how they see themselves. We have the Man of Wands in reverse. So how they're seeing themselves, I feel that this person feels exposed. That's what I'm getting from this card. Man of Wands in the upright position is called actor in this deck. And you see all the masks? Like there's something about the energy in this card which is, to me, talking about the way people maybe hide behind masks and how they present themselves in a way that they want to be seen. But because it's in the reverse here, I feel like this person feels a bit exposed. Like there's something being revealed. There's something being revealed here. Maybe something in your energy is revealing something to them. But that, what I feel more is that the energy of that revelation or that reveal is causing this person to have to also reevaluate, right? It's like, what is it about the way that they've been projecting their energy out into the world that is now shifting and being catalyzed as a result maybe of your changing energy or your reevaluation? That's how I'm seeing the Man of Wands. It feels very vulnerable, to be honest. The Man of Wands, this person in this reading, the way they are seeing themselves feels very vulnerable and very exposed. There's something that's been stripped away that is forcing them to see themselves in a different way, but also forcing them to be seen in a different way as well. That's what it feels like to me. Now, the way that they are seeing you in this energy is the Moon. Again, as I mentioned, it's a very emotional energy. It can be a shadowy energy. It could be that, again, there's this feeling here with the Moon of like you digging deep. There's this similar energy here with this Nine of Cups and the Moon where it's like you're looking below the surface. There's a deep evaluation as well with the Moon. It's shadow work. It's unconscious awakening. It's revelation. Again, the same themes are coming up over and over through each of the different cards in this reading. The Moon can also be about like exposure, you know, like what was hidden or what was concealed before is now being revealed. Again, more repetition of the same themes here in this reading. So it does feel like a slightly unstable energy here with some of that, but in a really good way. Like I'm seeing the energy here with this central part of the reading and the outcome card. It feels very progressive. While it might feel a little unstable between these two people right now, it's a very progressive energy. And we have the Sun here as well. So that's also adding a lot of promise and hopefulness to this energy. Like maybe things feel a little bit unstable now because there are these questions being asked. There's a re-evaluation going on. There's some exposure. There's some vulnerability. But it's not for nothing. With the Chariot here at the center of the reading in the upright, this is saying that to me, the Chariot is the energy of the spiritual warrior. He's on a quest. He is going somewhere to figure something out. He has a clear goal and a distinct direction that he's moving in. There's a focus. There's willpower. There's determination. There's strength. There's courage. There's bravery, right? And this is the energy of what is between you that is supporting this connection. So I feel like these individuals are both on a very specific journey right now to uncover more awareness, more understanding, more commitment, and a greater level of self-awareness that will feed into the connection to make it more wholesome, more nourished, more strong, more forgiving, I'm hearing as well. Now the Sun is in the reading here in the crossing energy, describing what is the challenge here. So the word optimism is coming into my mind. Just give me a second. Well, you know, the sun energy reflects or represents, I'm just noticing here now you have the Sun and the Moon in your reading. So there's some polarity here, right? There's definitely some polarity here, but the Sun illuminates. The Sun brings life. The sun brings light. It brings vitality. It brings illumination. It brings heat. It brings newness. It brings growth. Okay, so if we translate that meaning in context to how this card is falling in the reading, that being the challenge of this connection is saying that drive, and again it's crossing over the chariot, which is about, like I said, drive, determination, focus, willpower, direction, force. So somehow that directive energy, that forceful energy that has a determined path, a focus forward, that is pushing it onwards with momentum, with courage, with a purpose, is somehow challenging this connection. Again, it's creating an instability, but it feels to me like that's a necessary disruption of an energy that maybe has been in a state of a static energy for a little bit too long, perhaps. That's what I feel. Now, this card here is in the position of what is the overall energy. We have the Woman of Worlds. It's the Queen of Pentacles from other decks. Again, you see this energy of new life, right? The Sun, life. And in this deck, it's called Preserver. So this card is in the reverse position in this reading, in the overall energy. Again, I've been already talking about this card. I've already basically explained all of the cards in this reading, so I'm going to just say it again. This card is describing an instability that's been created. There's something here with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse that feels a little unsettling. It feels a bit ungrounded. It feels a little challenging, to be honest. But again, I feel like something here has been needing to be challenged, because coming back to the two individuals in this reading, this person obviously is needing to reassess things. This person maybe has been hiding behind a mask and now feels vulnerable, and that's making them feel insecure and unstable. But this is necessary. It's a challenging energy that is driving people to new areas of their life, or new spaces that they are yet to fully inhabit, that maybe have been unconscious to them or hidden from their awareness. But it's a necessary energy. Now, with the Death card being here in the final position of this reading of the potential outcome, it's in reverse, but this is definitely a major change occurring here. There's a fairly substantial shift in the energy between these two people. The other end of this reading, you have the Two of Pentacles in the upright. And again, there's this moon energy. There's this energy of reflection. There's this energy of polarities, sun and moon. There's definitely an energy of opposition or, duality or polarity showing up in this reading. And then underneath as well, you have the Balance card in reverse. So there has been perhaps this is describing an imbalance that has been for some time, or this is also just reiterating the instability that I've been talking about here between these people, that is, I feel, a necessary part of a growth journey that these individuals are on. So there's definitely something being described here that says these individuals are triggering each other, and that there's a catalyzing effect that's occurring here that is creating some instability, but that is causing much needed shifts and changes, that is directing individuals towards greater growth and expansion that is well needed. So this is a timely energy, I feel. It's neither good news or bad news, right? It just, again, it is what it is. This energy is available for people to access and utilize and make manifest of its potential. Okay, it's just simply about potential energy here, and people can work with this energy to go deeper in themselves, uncover some hidden truths, be more vulnerable, and strip away some layers, strip away the mask, and reveal more of their true nature. Find greater happiness and contentedness by questioning and reassessing what they've been putting energy, time into, and see if the connection is actually something that needs to be or wants to be sustained after this evaluation process has been worked through. They might decide that it's not to be continued. That's not really determined by this energy that I'm seeing in these cards. Death card doesn't necessarily mean that something is completely ending. It's a transitional energy. It's describing transformation and alchemy. And that's what's available here. Alchemy is possible in this energy. Transmutation is possible in this energy. It's up to individuals how they want to work with what they are discovering in the process that they're in. With that, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye for now.